Dzibilchaltun. Dzibilchaltun.
This place is enormous.
Ropes. This is a rope. In Yucatán Peninsula, agave, a kind of agave, we call enequén. In some countries was named sisal or saisal. Okay? 150 years ago, in Yucatán Peninsula, there were about 1,000 factories of rope. We called in Spanish haciendas. Haciendas in Spanish. Yucatán, Yucatán state export around the world this rope because in that time no synthetic fiber, no plastic. Only Yucatán grow the plant to make that rope, and they export to Europe, North America, South America, the rope, and this rope became like green gold. Oro verde was called oro verde because some families from here became rich people because they export around the world tons and tons of rope. They made carpets, they made rope, and the Spaniards brought from Germany these machines to make ropes.
Wow.
But this industry was controlled by 40 families. 40 families controlled this industry. Each family had their own coin and their own company stores. The workers were Mayas. The Mayas, they have to work about 14 hours a day, and the Spaniards paid them about $3, $5 a year.
A year?
A year. So there was, so the Mayans were slaves. Few families controlled this industry, and the people called them divine caste.
What powered this machine? What powered it?
What? The machine?
Yeah. What gave it power, energy to move?
Yes, energy to move, to make they spinning, to make this rope. The rope. What's the purpose? To make the rope. A different threads
Okay.
made a rope, but was
I'm trying to ask, where's the engine, the motor to turn this?
energy.
How?
They had the energy
From what?
to make rope.
Okay.
So you can see behind. This is behind this the threads, and the threads made the huge rope.
That's big. That's very big.
Yeah. Constructions, the archaeologists they record about 8,000 structures
Wow.
on 20 kilometers square. Was a city, was a big city, and this city was before Chichen Itza, before Uxmal. So 600 AD, Dzibilchaltún became a city, and Dzibilchaltún controlled the trade of salt. We are near the coast, and long time ago, the rulers from here controlled this salt trade. The salt in the Mexican culture was a currency, like cocoa, jade, quetzal feather. The quetzal is a bird, and the feather of this bird was a currency, and cotton. The cotton was a currency in the Mexican cultures. But nobody knows what tools, what glue, what medicine they used to do that. But were found some rulers' skulls with jade on their teeth.
Jade.
Jade.
Wow.
The jade was the most expensive stone in Mexico before the Spaniards.
Otra vez repite.
Okay, when you read Ts'íibil in Maya is to write. Il is place, Chal is flat, and tun is stone. When you read Dzibilchaltún means writing on flat stone.
Got it.
If you in the Maya culture, even now, about 1 million people speak Maya. If you want to say in Maya good morning, in Maya is malo kim.
Maloquim.
Malo is good. In Spanish, malo is bad. Malo is good. Kin is day or sun. Malo kin, good morning, buenos días. O gracias, yum botik. Yum in Maya is God. Botik is thank you.
So today people have two last names. One is Spanish and one is Maya.
Maya. O both in Maya language. Pérez o Ts'íibil Cháaltun. So Ts'íibil to write, tum stone. Okay. Balam is another Maya last name. Balam is jaguar. Jaguar. The Mayas worship the jaguar. And the rulers in the Maya culture had Balam names.
Is there a lot of jaguars around here?
Into the rainforest, yes. Into the rainforest, wow. There are some of them. Into the rainforest, we have turkeys, deers, armadillos, and iguanas. But when in the Maya culture, they had pheasants, they had wild boar, the wild boar, jabalina, they had the deers, turkeys, and fish. They ate fish, and they grow chile, pumpkin, white bean, black bean, corn, sweet potato.
They had a very varied diet.
Yeah.
The rich people live here.
Rich people, you can see here, according to the archaeologists. So, 2 equinox, 2 solstices to make a calendar of 365 days. Can you see that construction?
Yes.
Bueno, every year many people come here to see the first equinox. Like this. This is March 21st and September 22nd, twice times. But I told you the Mayas, they saw the solstice. Solstice. These are the solstice of winter. This is summer and this is winter.
Okay.
March, summer, fall, winter. Two solstice, two equinox to see, to make the calendar of 365 days.
Wow.
And they saw the first full moon after March 21st. You can see the full moon after March 21st. We saw that in this year on April 12th. And they saw three planets, Venus, Mars, and Jupiter. This is Venus. They saw Venus every 584 days. This is Venus. They saw Mars and they saw Jupiter. And these people had paper books to write this information. Today survive only 3 Maya books, and they are in Europe. One in Madrid, one in Spain, one in France, and one in Dresden, Germany. 3 books today survive, and here you can see part of this information. The Mayas, in that way, they represented Mars. This is Mars, Jupiter, Venus, Jupiter, the sun representation, the moon representation, Saturn, Mercury. And you can see the eclipses representations. In that way, they record eclipse, solar, moon eclipse.
They were amazing astronomers.
And that construction was built about 600 after Christ. These people, they developed the astronomy in some Maya cities, and they had calendars. The civil calendar had 365 days. You can see here the calendar of 365 days. These are the months of the civil calendar. The first is POP, Pop, and you can count 19. But 18 had 20 days and 1 month with 5 days to make the calendar of 365 days.
Amazing.
Of this chapel to hear the Mass in Latin. And they began to worship new saints, new idols, Christianity idols. In that time, the Spaniards monks, they burned many paper books. Diego de Landa was a bishop. He was here in 1562. When he found the Maya books, he joined and he burned hundreds and hundreds Maya books.
That's a shame.
And for that reason, I told you, today survive only 3, but they are in Europe. One in France, one in...
Behind me is the steps to a private house. There's another one over there.